Hello everyone, welcome to another video brought to you by Erotic Walrus, and today we are going to talk about a new build for Lucian. You may or may not be familiar to this build, but it is slightly different from the current Blade of the Ruined King into Black Cleaver. What the new build focuses on is more burst damage and great sustain. This build probably existed before, but due to the recent nerfs to Lucian's mana usage, it has jumped back to popularity quite a bit. Now I would suggest you to master Lucian's animation cancelling before picking him up because you will be missing out on quite a bit of damage otherwise. Now please note that this build is but an alternative and should not be built every game, but it allows for Lucian to be a bit more flexible compared to the Blade into Black Cleaver. So here it is. As you can see, you rush Essence Reaver and build into a Phantom Dancer. What happens here is that with these two items, you are essentially hitting a mini power spike, where you have decent crit chance sitting at 50%. Also, this would allow you to duel much better because of the Phantom Dancer's damage reduction passive. What this build does is allow Lucian to participate in those prolonged team fights in the mid game where otherwise he would run out of mana fairly quickly, which makes this a situational build. As mentioned before, I would not advise players to use this build every game because it takes quite a bit of time for you to get your 3-item power spike, and you do not have the luxury to wait for a 3-item power spike every game. So the full build is something like Essence Reaver into Phantom Dancer into Infinity Edge, and from here on it's all situational. If you'd like the 100% crit chance, then go for the Static Shiv. If you desperately need lifesteal, get a Bloodthirster. If the enemy team is stacking armor, then build a Lord Dominix. If they are stacking armor and relies heavily on healing, buy a Mortal Reminder. An example of a completed build should look a little something like this. And to top it off, here are the runes and masteries. Runes are pretty standard, but for masteries you got 18, 0, 12. Most people might already know that ADCs take 12 in Resolve now rather than Cunning, since it just provides so much more sustain in lane. Now please do take this build into a couple normal games to test it out before going into ranked, since the build does spike differently from the current Blade of the Ruined King and Black Cleaver. But I can guarantee you that if you do make it to the 3-item mark, you will be pumping out an insane amount of damage in a very short period of time. The build currently has a 59.6% win rate, but that is most likely because it's not used very much just yet. This build is only used in 3.19% of all games played on Lucian, which just shows how situational of a build it is. With Lucian currently being played in the mid lane quite often, more build paths are necessary to ensure that he is not transparent when it comes to itemization. I hope this video has helped you, and if you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If not, a dislike is also fine. But please do voice your concern regarding where I went wrong in the comment section below so I can fix it for the next video. Once again, my name is Erotic Walrus, and until next time, bye bye.